Okay. Afternoon, Julia. How are you?
Hi, Karen. It's Friday again, and it's been a beautiful, sunny, frosty morning.
Bit
Nice. Bit cold, but it's bright. No rain. It's been like a mud bath.
Sadly, I've had to pull the blind down, otherwise we wouldn't see. We would just be blinded by brilliant sunshine, which is a
Uh,
bit of a
well,
relief.
last week we were doing, we did a sort of introduction to a bit of mobilizing. We did top body. And I thought, and especially with all the slipping and sliding at the moment, I thought it wouldn't be a bad time to put a bit of focus on our feet and ankles and knees and
Have a bit of feet and
stuff.
ankles, me, definitely.
So,
Do my
yeah.
own class for that.
So I thought maybe we'd give that a go. So shall we see what we can do?
Okay, we're just going to have to adjust a few cameras. So I'm going to move on to foot cams so you get a close up. So just bear with me
Yeah,
while I take it down to the
I'm
ground.
going for barefoot.
Julia's going barefoot. There we go. Let's lower the camera down. And you can see my toes. There we are. Now let me find a tennis ball. Okay. And Julie,
Right. No head. I've got no head. You've got no knees.
there we go. So what are we
So
going to start with?
well, I just thought maybe I've got a barefoot, but let's warm it up. So how about some little circles and the other way. And really, actually, when you're doing this, really feel the movement, and notice if different bits feel a bit tighter or a bit creaky, because it doesn't hurt the more you're aware. And then twist the foot a little bit and see if you can make your toes move a little bit as you do it. Spread them out as they go up the top and scrunch them in as they go down the bottom. You can swap feet if you want to, if that one's having a laugh. I'll keep going with my barefoot because it's more interesting, as long as it's not too close. A good one for the rest of the leg is an ankle pump. So if anybody's got lymphatic problems, most important pump for the lymph of the lower body is the ankle. So just straight up and down. I'll try that with my shoe as well. So up and down. You can hear a little bit of creaking going on, yeah, and a few circles. You can never do too much of this. It's a lovely, easy to do while you're watching television, isn't it? It's one of those things you can just sit while you're on the sofa even. And with the toes, try curling them and stretching, and curling and stretching. Making spaces. In yoga, we always like to try and make space between the toes. And of course that helps with the balance and the strength of your feet as well, mobility, not just the sole of the foot, but your toes are really important. So just try and move them around, see if you can play the piano with your toes, like you would with your fingers. That's good, good wiggling going on there, Karen. Yeah, lovely. And notice I've got a little ball down here, it's a little spiky ball. You can use a little golf ball or one of those little rubber cat balls. Karen's got a tennis ball. And now a good thing is to roll through the sole of the foot, right to the toes, all the way through to the heel. And this is really helpful. It helps to release what we call the fascia, all the way up the backs of the legs. So if your legs are tight, you have difficulty bending over because your legs feel too tight. Funnily enough, rolling the ball through your feet will help that enormously. And then you could do a little bit of rolling around on your heel. Just keep it right on the heel and give that a good massage, and onto the ball of the foot. In reflexology terms, that's the lung area, so it never hurts to give that a nice massage, and a ball's quite a good way of doing that. In Qigong, they call that part of the foot bubbling spring. It's very important in Qigong, energetically. So rolling around so that you roll around the whole of the foot. And obviously you do it on both feet, but it's easier for you to see if I just stay on that one. So a couple more of those, and then I'm going to hand you over to... It's amazing what you can get around to doing. It's quite good fun. Lovely. Just a little bit across the heel there. Great. Karen, would you like to take over?
Okay, I'm just going to move the camera up a little bit more, so hopefully I'm in the right spot. Oh, okay. I'm going to move back a little bit and we'll do some bits with it. Now, if you've still got that spiky ball, have you still got your spiky ball? Or your tennis ball? Or your golf ball?
I'm going to have to pretend because my...
Pretend. Okay, so let's pretend none of you have got a ball whatsoever. That's fine. Let's just place our feet together and our knees together. And you're going to think about the spot between your big toe and your next toe. And you're just gently going to lift your heels up towards what we call the flip-flop zone and lower them down again. Perhaps I should have just stayed with the foot cap. So just gently lift your heels up and down. Now this time, lift your toes up and place them down. And again, once more, lift the toes up, place them down nice and gently, and now scrunch all your toes up and just let them spread out and relax and give them okay. Now let's just slide one leg up, the other one, nice and slowly down. And again with the other leg, slide it up so the knee comes up and down. Let's do that again. So slide it up, a bit like Argentine tango, nice and sexy. Up we go. And just place it back down. And this is great if your legs are feeling a little bit stiff. Just give them a little bit of exercise. Okay. Let's just slide one foot out a little bit. And let's pretend. Lift the foot up and place it down. And lift the toe up. Just gently, nice and gently. Now, place the heel on the floor and let's pretend we're rolling some big woolly socks down or some nice stretch, nice stockings. Have a little stretch and then just slowly come back up and let's change legs. So slide this one in, just a little stretch. It's just a gentle little stretch. So lift the foot up and down. Because sitting at the desk quite for long hours every day, sometimes you need to have a little stretch. And this time again, just gently lift the toe up. Let's gently roll down, only as far as you can. Then stretch the arms a little bit, come back, and very slowly come back up and bring the leg in. Now what you can do is take two hands and just rub the lower part of your back. There you go. Okay, let's slide your hands down behind your bottom. Let's bring them around to the sides and then push into the outside of your legs as you come down to your knees. Let's just do a few circles around our knees. One direction. Now bring them over the top of your knees and slide the hands, smooth your legs out all the way up into your groin area. Hands back up to the hips. Let's do a couple of circles around our lower back. Slide down our lower back. Come round the outside. Back to our knees. And perhaps we can circle in the other direction. There we go. There we go. Give our legs a little massage. Bring the hands over the top. Smooth all your legs out. Lovely. Okay. Now, that's just a few simple exercises for me. Do you have any more, Julia?
Well, just while we're finishing here, what would be quite nice, just place your hands on your kidneys. So that small as about just to the sides there. Our kidneys are really important, and actually breathing into our kidneys can be very nice. Rather than breathing into your tummy, try breathing into that part of your back. And so breathe a few nice breaths, trying to move those hands at the back. It can be very comforting. You could put a cushion behind your back and a chair and do this too. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
So just take it to your kidneys instead of your tummy breathing. It's a really nice place to focus on. So I think that's enough for one session, because otherwise everybody forget what we've done.
Oh, I forgot where the camera was then. I moved the camera back so we don't. I'm not too headless. Here we go. Sorry about that. Make everybody camera sick. There we go. Back into position.
How we breathe, and obviously breathing is incredibly important. You know, I mean, we do it all the time, but actually focused breathing is very helpful if you're getting stressed or anxious. And we often think about breathing into the tummy and just taking a few slow breaths down. 2 or 3 breaths like that can just change how you approach the next words or the next action when you're feeling anxious, stressed, in pain even. But also it's a Qigong thing, breathing into your kidneys. Yeah. And just holding them, or as Karen did, you know, you can put a cushion behind you and sit back and just focus on the kidneys when you breathe, or the ball, yeah, rather than your tummy. And it's a very comforting feeling. So that's something to have a little practice, because, you know, in the evening you're often sitting back in a chair, aren't you? You know, maybe with a cushion behind you, watching telly, and you could just focus on that area, whereas your tummy's a bit scrunched up, your kidneys are nice and open.
Oh, there we go.
To give a try.
Something different for the weekend, isn't it?
Exactly. I think that's probably time for us to move on. And
well, I'm going to go for a run round in the outside, I think. I've been locked up all morning teaching class, so I need to get out and get some of that sunshine. So, yes.
Great. And if you've been watching this, please like and subscribe. If you want to join our Zoom classes, I'm every Wednesday, 11 in the morning and 6:15 in the evening, 1 hour class, time for a chat, not to, you know, a nice full whole body experience. and Karen, you've got your whole weekly schedule, so find our details on the what does it say? Who we are?
In the about section on YouTube.
About section.
There you go.
Yeah,
in the about section.
You'll find some links for us there. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend, and see you next week.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye. And bye, Karen.
Bye.